Donald Trump is running for president again. This is his third campaign. Trump's message is familiar. He tells voters he is the outsider. He says he will fight the establishment. He promises to bring back jobs. Trump's rallies are large and loud. His supporters are enthusiastic. They believe he is the only one who can fix America's problems. Trump's opponents are worried. They say he is a threat to democracy. They point to his attacks on the media and the judiciary. They also worry about his rhetoric. Trump often uses inflammatory language. He makes racist and sexist remarks. His opponents fear this will further divide the country. Despite the concerns, Trump remains a popular figure. He has a loyal base of supporters. These voters like his style. They agree with his policies. They are not bothered by his controversial statements. Trump is hoping this will be enough to win him another term. The 2024 election is shaping up to be one of the most consequential in American history. The outcome will have a profound impact on the country's future. Donald Trump's campaign speeches are unique. They are not carefully scripted. He often goes off on tangents. This makes his speeches unpredictable. Sometimes they can be entertaining. Other times they can be disturbing. Trump often makes dark and divisive statements. He paints a bleak picture of America. Trump's speeches are full of anger and resentment. He rails against his opponents. He calls them names. He accuses them of being corrupt. Trump also frequently makes false statements. He repeats conspiracy theories. He spreads misinformation. This has led to concerns about his mental stability. Some voters find Trump's rhetoric refreshing. They are tired of politicians who are always careful and measured. They appreciate Trump's willingness to speak his mind. However, many voters find Trump's rhetoric to be offensive and dangerous. They worry about the impact it is having on American democracy. Trump's rhetoric is a double-edged sword. It appeals to some voters while repelling others. It remains to be seen whether it will help or hurt him in the election. Undecided voters are a crucial voting bloc in any election. They are the ones who could swing the election to either candidate. In the 2024 election, undecided voters are facing a difficult choice. They must decide whether to vote for Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. This is a stark choice between two very different candidates. Trump's supporters are drawn to his outsider status. They believe he is a successful businessman who can fix the economy. They also like his tough stance on immigration. Trump's opponents are concerned about his temperament and his policies. They believe he is dangerous and divisive. Harris's supporters are drawn to her experience and her policies. They believe she is a qualified and compassionate leader. They also support her progressive agenda. Harris's opponents question her experience and her electability. They believe she is too liberal to win a general election. Undecided voters must weigh these factors carefully. They must decide which candidate they believe is best suited to lead the country. Their decision will have a profound impact on the future of the United States. Section 4. Harris's strategy, highlighting the threat to democracy. Kamala Harris is running for president on a platform of unity and hope. She is presenting a sharp contrast to Donald Trump's divisive rhetoric. Harris is focusing her campaign on issues such as healthcare, climate change, and gun control. She is also emphasizing the importance of restoring America's global standing. Harris is a skilled communicator. She is able to connect with voters on a personal level. She is also a formidable debater. She is not afraid to take on Trump directly. Harris is hoping to mobilize voters who are turned off by Trump's rhetoric. Harris is facing an uphill battle. Trump is a very polarizing figure. He has a loyal base of supporters who are unlikely to vote for her. However, Harris is hoping to persuade enough undecided voters to win the election. The 2024 election is a referendum on the direction of the country. Harris is hoping to convince voters that she is the best person to lead America into the future. Section 5. Unwavering Loyalty. Trump's base remains firm. Donald Trump has a loyal base of supporters. They have stuck with him through thick and thin. They are not deterred by his controversial statements or his unorthodox behavior. In fact, many of his supporters seem to relish in his defiance of political norms. Trump's supporters are drawn to his message of economic populism. They believe he is fighting for the working class. They also appreciate his tough stance on immigration and trade. Trump's supporters are distrustful of the media and the political establishment. They believe Trump is the only one who is telling them the truth. Trump's supporters are a diverse group. They come from all walks of life. However, they are united by their belief in Trump and his message. Trump's supporters are a powerful force in American politics. They are a key reason why he remains a competitive candidate despite his many controversies. It remains to be seen whether Trump's base will be enough to win him re-election. However, there is no doubt that they will continue to be a major force in American politics for years to come. Section 6. Echoes of the Past. A campaign strategy tested by time. Donald Trump's campaign strategy is not new. It is a familiar playbook that has been used by populist candidates for decades. Trump is following in the footsteps of politicians like George Wallace and Pat Buchanan. These candidates tapped into the anger and frustration of voters who felt left behind by the political system. Trump's strategy is based on division and fear. He is seeking to exploit existing social and cultural divisions. He is also trying to scare voters into believing that America is in decline. Trump's strategy is working. He has been successful in mobilizing his base and energizing his supporters. However, Trump's strategy is also risky. It is alienating many voters. It is also damaging America's democracy. Trump's campaign is a test of whether America can survive a president who is willing to divide the country for his own political gain. The 2024 election will be a pivotal moment in American history. It will determine whether America continues down the path of division and fear, or whether it returns to a more united and hopeful future. Section 7. The Stakes, a defining moment for American democracy. The 2024 election is the most important election of our lifetimes. The stakes have never been higher. The future of American democracy is on the line. Donald Trump's presidency has been a stress test for American democracy. He has attacked the media, the judiciary, and law enforcement. He has shown a blatant disregard for the rule of law. Trump's presidency has divided the country. He has stoked fear and anger. He has exploited racial and ethnic tensions. Trump's presidency has also damaged America's standing in the world. He has alienated our allies and emboldened our adversaries. The 2024 election is a chance to repudiate Trump and all that he stands for. It is a chance to reaffirm our commitment to democracy, equality, and the rule of law. It is a chance to heal the divisions in our country and restore America's standing in the world. The choice is clear. We can choose a path of hope and unity, or we can continue down the dark path of division and fear. The future of our country depends on the choices we make today.